Hello traders, and welcome back to another episode of my YouTube lesson. Today what we are going to learn is some rules of support and resistance. I know most of you might have already heard about what support and resistance is, and I've also talked about support and resistance in one of my videos. I also taught how you can properly draw support and resistance. So today we are not going to talk about that aspect, but we are going to look at the aspect where we have to know which rules we have to consider when drawing, or the rules we have to consider when drawing support and resistance. Now, if you are not part of my Telegram channel where all the magic happens, I'll leave my Telegram link in the description below where you can click on and also be part of the Kira Forex movement. Now, when we say support and resistance, what do we mean? So on the chart, this is our resistance level here, and this is our support level here. So when we say resistance and support, what does that actually mean? So support level is where price regularly stops falling and bounces back up. So this is where price regularly stops falling. It means that support level prevents price from further moving to the downside and regularly bounces up. And then resistance level is where the price normally stops and normally dips down back. So anytime price gets here, price does not continue moving up. That is what resistance, that it prevents price from moving further up and then normally bounces back down. So that is just a simple explanation of what support and resistance is. Now, you should know that support and resistance are the key levels, and one of the core things in trading. You must master this as a beginner. Every beginner must master what support and resistance zones are. But 99% of traders are still getting it wrong. If you can get major key levels on the chart correctly, it can give you a high win rate. Like I said, if you can get major key levels, which is the support and resistance. Support and resistance is the major key levels on any chart, on any asset you are trading, being in stock, crypto, and whatsoever. Support and resistance levels are the core point. So once you can master this, that is all. It can give you a high win rate. Now look at this example here. This is our support level. This is our resistance level. Now look at what happened here. Immediately price got to the support level. You can see what happened. Immediately price got to the support level. You can see that price rejected the support level and then started moving up towards the resistance level. Alright, so the first rule you should consider when trading support and resistance is multiple rejections. So the first rule is multiple rejections. Now I have my resistance level here, and I also have my support level here. So this is my support and this is my resistance level. Why am I considering this as my resistance level and this as my support level? Is because there are multiple rejections here. This price rejected the support, the resistance level here. That is allowing price to move further up. There is another rejection here. There is also another rejection here. Now when we come to the downside too, we had a rejection here. We had another rejection here. Like I said, this is the first rule. We also had another rejection here. We have multiple. You can see we have some rejections in between. So once I have seen this, I know this is my resistance level and this is my support level. So the probability that price will come back to the resistance level is very high. So once there is this rejection, there is a probability that price will come back to the support level, move back to the resistance level, come back to the support level. Then we can have maybe a breakout, a retest and continuation, or a breakout at the upside, a retest and also a continuation. But for now, once I have seen these rejections, I know that definitely price would have to move back to the resistance level and again move back to the support level or move back to the resistance level, and then there will be a continuation to the downside. There will be a breakout. So look at what happened here. Due to that rejection, look at what price did at that level. So this is one of the rules you need to consider. You need to really consider when trading support and resistance level. So you can see that price has rejected that point nicely, and we had the movement towards the downside. So when you're drawing your support and resistance level, make sure you have rejections, multiple rejections. So this is the first one. So you can see what is happening in between the resistance and the support level. You can see what, let me move this fast. You can see what is happening in between the resistance and the support. So you can see we had the rejection here, and immediately the resistance pushed price to the downside. Let me draw this wall, and here too we had a rejection, and you can see that price is moving back into the resistance level, and you see immediately price moved back to the resistance level again, and we had another rejection. So from here we should be looking at price moving back down into the support level. You see what is happening here? There's another rejection here, and price is moving back down into the support level. So one, that is what you need to consider. You need to consider multiple rejections. Now look at what is happening nicely. So this alone, as a beginner, you can start making money in the forex markets if you are able to consider this. So you can see we have multiple rejections too at the support level, and prices heading towards the upside again. The second rule we are going to look at is that levels can be both support and resistance. Now, in my previous video, when I was teaching support and resistance, I taught how you can identify a support that has turned into a resistance and a resistance that has turned into a support. So let's look at an example here. So like I said, the next rule you have to look at is that levels can be both support and resistance. So now when you look at this level clearly, this is our support level and this is our resistance level. Now look at something here. I just want you to identify something here, then you clearly understand what I mean. Now you can see that price has broken this support level. Okay, price has broken the support level. Now our support level has been broken. Let's see if we are going to get a resistance point at the support level. So price has broken the support level. Now this point here has now become our resistance level. This point here has now become our resistance level. This point, you see. So on the same support that we have drawn here has now become a resistance level. So you should take note of that. Support levels can become resistance levels can become support levels. So when you look here, this is our support that has become resistance. Now this is because price has broken the support level, came back on retest on the resistance level. So price has broken the support level, came back on the retest on the resistance level, and immediately that happened. Look at what happened, or look at the movement of price here. You can see what happened. Immediately we had a retest on the resistance level, then price started moving to the downside. Now that is also another rule you need to consider when drawing your support and resistance level. So you can see the movement to the downside after we had a retest back on the support level. The third rule is treat support and resistance as areas, not lines. So this is our resistance. We are going to treat this point as an area. So the whole of this point is an area, not a line. The same thing happening on the support level. We'll look at more example after this. So let's treat this as a level. So all these points are now level, not a line. So this is a level and not a line. So when you're drawing your support and resistance levels, draw them, or when you're drawing your support and resistance zone, draw them as a level and not a line. The reason why I'm saying that is that let's look at an example here. This is our resistance level and this is our support level. Now we are waiting for price to break the support level so that I can explain what I want to mean to you. Now because we drew this as a level, you can see that price came back for a retest in that same level, which I already talked about as our resistance level. So this is now our resistance level on that same support. That is why I said we are not going to draw it as a line, or don't draw it as a line, but draw it as a level. When you draw it as a line, you might not get what you want, or you might not get the multiple rejections you want. So always treat support and resistance as a level and not a line. So we have the support and resistance level here. Price broke out, came back for a retest on that same support level, and we had the drop to the downside. Before we talk about the next or the fourth rule, hit on that thumbs up button and subscribe. Hit on the subscribe button and also hit on that thumbs up button. Now the fourth rule we will talk about is that when you want to draw a support or a resistance level, focus on the recent key levels, or focus on where price is recently. Okay, so focus on the recent key level and focus on where price is recently. So you can see this is the current key levels, and this is where price is currently, and this is the current key level, and this is where price is moving currently. Not here, not here, not here, because sometimes when you draw it here, you would have to wait for a very long time. So when you draw your support or resistance at the recent key level, it gives you the idea of what the market would intend doing. So this is our current key level, this is also our current key level, which is our resistance level, and our support level. These are the current key level, and you can see price is moving in the current key level. So when you are drawing your support and resistance level, consider drawing them at the recent key level, so you can see what I'm talking about. Once you draw your support and resistance at the current key level, or where price is currently, it gives you an idea of what the market would be doing next. You know, because I have drawn it here and there is a breakout, I know what exactly is going to happen next, because I also have a strategy I use in trading breakout, whether on a trend line or on a support and resistance level, which I've already done the video. So you can check my YouTube, you can check my channel for that as well. So when you're drawing your support and resistance level, consider focusing on drawing the recent key levels. The last rule you should consider when drawing support and resistance is your entry. So after drawing your support and resistance, then you also consider what a candlestick pattern is, or what candlestick pattern has formed around the support or the resistance level, and also your take profit and stop loss. So on this chart, you can see that we have our resistance level here, we have our support level here. Now we have our support level here, and on this support level we have this current rejection, this current pin bar. You can see this is a support level, this is a key level. We have the first rejection, we have the second rejection, and here, because price is rejection here, that is why I have drawn this here as my support level, and I have drawn the support level at where the current price is, current key level. So the support level is now my current key level, and it's closer to where the current price is. Now on the key level, we had this rejection, which is this pin bar. So this pin bar here is now what is going to tell me whether I should enter the market or not. But immediately I see this, which is a candlestick pattern, to me, immediately I see this, I know that the buyers want to take over the market. So immediately what do? I just pull out my long position to drop it here, my SL below the key level or below the candlestick that has rejected the zone, and my take profit to be at the nearest key level. So my take profit to be here. This is where my next take profit to be, at the nearest key level. So you can see what happened right after I have seen this rejection telling me that the buyers want to come into the market or price has rejected that point. Immediately I entered my buy position and I took profit at this point. So this point also now becomes our resistance. The reason why I am saying that I'll take the profit at the next key level is because price can get there and there will be a turning point, and you can see exactly what happened right after taking my take profit at the nearest key level. You can see what happened. Now let's look at another example. Let's look at another example here. So this is our current price. Like I said, when we are drawing, we look at where the current price is and also draw or focus on drawing on the recent key level. So our resistance zone is here. You can see the rejections here. Our resistance zone is here, and the current price is also rejecting the zone. Immediately after that, what did I do again? You can see that we have this engulfing candlestick. This candle had engulfed this one, so I have already seen my pattern here. I also consider a different entry approach, but for now let's concentrate on this one. And I've also seen an engulfing candlestick. So what will I do? I just enter my sell and take profit at the nearest key level. So this is the nearest key level. Since price is also rejecting this point, price can possibly get here and get rejected. So once I enter and my stop loss a little above this, a little above the previous high, or a little above the key level, then my take profit will be at the nearest key level. So this is also another example. Let's see if we can still get another example. This is also another current key level here, which is our resistance point, and you can see price has gotten to the resistance point and we have an engulfing candlestick. Like I said, also consider another thing, but for now we have to concentrate on the candlestick pattern. So we can see this engulfing candlestick. Immediately I see this, I am entering a sell and my take profit to be at the nearest or the next key level. So my take profit will be at the nearest or the next key level. So that is that for the rules you need to consider before drawing a support and resistance level. I hope you've learned something new and you are also loving my YouTube video lesson. If you want me to do more of these, then hit on the like button, leave a comment below, and also subscribe. See you in the next lesson, and peace out.